police ever put spelling errors. When Adam reads the paperwork, right? He says Aaron, the plumber's jaw was broke. And on the paper it says Aaron's jaw was in broke.
And I'm gonna be real. I like Aaron, but man, the black and white say what the fuck it say. It say what it say. Number one, we see it's signed by a deputy. It's got the court stamp up top. You see that? So he said, I got shot on the 11th, not the 17th. It says that on 12/11, the Tulsa Police Department were radio assigned to investigate shots fired call at 1941 West Haskell. The paperwork says the shooting happened on the 11th. On 12/17, detectives Beryl and Hickey spoke with Sloan. So that's when they spoke with you in the damn hospital room and your ass snitched. This is snitching, fool. And the way you're trying to pull the wool over the people's eyes to, deceive us into believing that this is anything but what it is, talking, nigga, please. We got some investigations, y'all, to do, right? So we spoke about nigga by the name of You're Not Qualified. Let's go here. It's not groove shit. All right, look. So Aaron made a post this morning, right? I ain't gonna cap. I left this. Oh, his shit must be. Yeah, that shit's down. Okay, so it's crazy because I left a comment and I deleted it. So I said, fuck a comment. What am I doing? This content. What the fuck am I thinking about, nigga? Take this to live. Right? Do it. Clip this up. This a whole clip, right? So Aaron, Aaron burst up on the scene. Balloon pop. I watched the episode. Fucking hilarious. I reacted to it. Great, right? We fuck with him. Great personality. Flash forward. Then we start to find out, man, he got a hidden history in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And then we find out some part of that hidden history, there's some telling. Right? Let's go to Adam. Nojumper. Aaron the Plumber. This right here. On criminalities, right? So listen. And it is what it is. He tried to act like he's not in the gang. He was running with the power rules. And we're seeing that he told on some Tulsa Crips. Now this being came out. Adam brought this out 4 weeks ago. May 21st, literally a month ago. Right? This nigga is finally actually, now he said, oh, it's fake and but he's finally actually addressing the actual work. Finally. And I'm gonna be real. I like Aaron. But man, the black and white say what the fuck it say. It say what it say. Nigga, this is snitching, fool. And the way you're trying to pull the wool over the people's eyes to, deceive us into believing that this is anything but what it is, talking, nigga, please, man, let's go. Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
Spelling errors. When Adam reads the paperwork, right? He says Aaron, the plumber's jaw was broke. And on the paper it says Aaron's jaw was in broke.
Yeah, here we go. This is it. Aaron Sloan received several gunshot wounds to his right leg area and a gunshot wound to the nostril area, with the round possibly exiting out his ear as a result of being shot. Aaron Sloan's jaw was broken.
Now it says Aaron Sloan's jaw in broke. That is what is on the paper.
When Adam reads the paper,
St. John's Hospital on 12/17/2015. Detective Bayer and Hickey spoke with Sloan.
That's, I guess, the police officers. Let's not play this. I guess they was involved. Oh, okay. He's trying to say they're patrol officers. They was involved in the shooting. They flamed this motherfucking car up. They flamed that motherfucker up, fool.
Or Officer Bayer. Hold on. And then Officer Bayer was
Barrel. Yeah.
in a real way, and he was a corrupt cop in a real way, and he's not even the one that launched the investigation.
In room number 1.
Now watch. Okay, so he said, Adam, I'm suing your bitch ass for defamation now, bitch. I got shot on 12/11/15. Who told y'all this was fake. Fuck nojumper and everybody that contributes to black exploitation on that platform. This cocksucker typed up fake paperwork for views using my name. Well, this paperwork been circulating before it got in Adam's hand, right? And Adam got it from other people. So that's not true, right? Not true at all. When we understand all that, we break all this down. What you're trying to say is that these cops were officers, not detectives. As the paperwork says, you're saying that there's a clerical error, a spelling error, and that you got shot on the 11th, and the paperwork says the 17th. You're saying those three factors debunk the paperwork and prove them to be false. Number one, you just identify or acknowledge that you know who that officer is, whether he's detective, officer, whatever his fucking rank in Tulsa PD is. You acknowledge that. If Adam just manufactured this paperwork, how would he know to find actual police officers involved and put them in there? That is some evil fucking genius shit, right? But moreover and more importantly, I'm gonna show you how the nigga tried to put the wool over the eyes. In the initial post, he says it's impossible for the police to misspell something in paperwork. Cops make clerical errors all the fucking time. I had a whole case, when I caught that case in 2013, and they literally had my birthday wrong in my documents, right? 12/31/1990, I'm born 10/31/1990. Police make clerical errors. They're not immune. They're not perfect. The police and the clerks and the secretaries and all the motherfuckers that work for them are not immune to making an error when typing. To think that small error, jaw in broken, is enough to invalidate legal binding documentation, you're out of your dumbass mind. That's stupid, right? Then I'm gonna show you where he pulled the wool over our eyes right here. Let's go here. So look at this. This is number one. We see it's signed by a deputy. It's got the court stamp up top. You see that? The day after the 17th. Remember that. December 15th, 2015. Okay, cool.
Take a look at it, and everybody out there, you can tell me if you think that this paperwork is accurate. Aaron the Plumber, for one, has said that he does not agree with this.
So he said, I got shot on the 11th, not the 17th. It says that on 12/11, the Tulsa Police Department were radio assigned to investigate shots fired call at 1941 West Haskell. The paperwork says the shooting happened on the 11th. You went and zoomed in where it says the 17th. Let's go see why I say the 17th, right? Let's scroll down. Okay, it says, see, Adam read it. He read it like it was a run-on sentence, but there's a period. Aaron Sloan was transported to St. John's Hospital, period. On 12/17, detectives Beryl and Hickey spoke with Sloan. So that's when they spoke with you in the damn hospital room and your ass snitched. That's not when the documentation says the incident occurred. It affirms that the incident occurred on December 11th, the same fucking day you said it was. Nice trying to pull the wool over our eyes. So the clerical error is nothing, right? The dates are correct, contrary to what you alleged, right? The only other thing you got is the question of the actual rank of the detectives, right? That's all. Now, could that have also been a clerical error? Possibly. Could you have went and found a video of a shooting that occurred while they were still patrol cops before they got promoted to detectives and they started working at, you see what I'm saying? That's easy. That's easy as a motherfucker, bro. Simple as that.
That Aaron Sloan received several gunshot wounds to his right leg area and a gunshot wound to the nostril area, with the round possibly exiting out his ear as a result of being shot. Aaron Sloan's jaw was broken. Aaron Sloan was transported.
So now it says Sloan's jaw broke. Obviously, Adam sees the ear and just reads it how it's supposed to be written. That small clerical error. And anybody out there, there's hundreds and thousands of people out here who have been through court situations. Let me know if you've ever had court documents and anything legal that had clerical errors, misspellings, things like that in it. That shit is not uncommon, bro. It's not, right?
St. John's Hospital on 12/17/2015. Detective Bayer and Hickey spoke with Sloan in room number 1004 at St. John's Hospital and learned the following. Sloan told detectives that Brandon Brewer shot him and that he was driving a white SUV vehicle and fired shots from this vehicle. I repeat, Aaron the plumber, allegedly, if this paperwork is true, told the detectives while in the hospital room that this person, Brandon Brewer, shot him and that he was driving a white SUV vehicle and fired.
Now look, let's go back to the top real quick. He told him that Brandon Brewer was the trigger man, right? Let's go to the top. This is for the state of Oklahoma. Look, in the district within and for Osage County, state of Oklahoma, right? Brandon Brewer versus Brandon Brewer. This is the fucking affidavit of fact. What are we talking about? Let's look these niggas up. Hold on, cuz. Let's look these niggas up. Let's go detective. How did they spell that shit? Barrel. Earl. Right? Let's take a look. Are they detectives? Detectives Barrow and Hickey of the Tulsa Police Department. Based on the information provided, it appears that officers Chris Barrow and officer Sean Hickey were involved in a deadly police officer shooting in May 2018. The incident appeared near 41st and Memorial. Okay, that's that shooting that he was showing, right? Chris Barrow had been a Tulsa police officer for 4.5 years, so that means he had got on in before this, because his shooting was in 2017. Hickey had been involved in the TPD corruption part. These are corrupt cops, okay? As an unindicted co-conspirator, although a federal judge ruled that his name should have been sealed from the record in a previous hearing. The Tulsa Police Homicide Unit investigates serious crimes such as homicides, suicides, assaults on officers, officer-involved shootings, felony assaults, and cold cases. The unit consists of lieutenants, 2 sergeants, and 10 detectives. What did the unit consist of? A lieutenant, 2 sergeants, and 10 detectives. So even if their rank was officer, they were classified as detectives because of their unit assignment. You see how the nigga just tried to really pull the wool over our eyes? All 3 of his objections were weak. A clerical error, which is common. An alleged misranking of the officers involved, and an alleged wrong date, but the date was right. It was just the date where you came and spilled the beans that you were trying to highlight to try to distract us from the fact that the shooting happened, when it happened. That's crazy, bro. Right? Incredible. So these are homicide detectives. They're officers, but they're homicide detectives. Right, they work as detectives in a homicide unit, or they did, right? And then they had that, the corruption, and they had that deadly shooting and shit like that, whatever. But here are the facts, my nigga. That was weak. That don't make any sense. You don't have a lawsuit on Adam. You keep doing bullshit stunts. You keep fucking yourself off, and you keep doing this, and you're gonna burn all your motherfucking bridges, and you're not gonna be able to make money in the content space, and you're gonna be right back to fucking scooping shit, plumbing, bro. And hey, it's a noble profession. Don't get it twisted. You can make a lot of money doing it, but you had a potential to make a whole lot more money in this game, you know, in this entertainment, shit like that, way more.